So when I looked at you standing there with your horde, I was waiting in the queue looking at the board, wondering whether to have a burger or chips or what the shrapnel in my back pocket.
This film is 22 years old. Came back in May 2004 when I was 13 years old. 2004 was one of the best years of my life. Not that I was a young kid, still life was still fresh and exciting. But as a young, that naivety helps it make it even more exciting and fresh. This film came out just before the Euro 2004. Perfect time in the football season. Football, to American, non-European readers, football is the biggest sport in Europe, especially in the UK. This film became a cult classic. Did okay the box? I'm not sure the box office because how much of the budget, but it's definitely a cult classic. As far as British films, is among all the Eastern Arch, Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrels, Trainspotting, Four Weddings and a Funeral, Long Good Friday, Trainspotting, like British classics. It's up there. Football Factory. And to ask anyone in the UK, they've either heard or seen Football Factory. It's up there. I also went on holiday to Florida. There's some of the things that 2004. So many good films came out that year as well. So many good films. 2004, one of the best years in Hollywood. Harry Potter, Prince Azkaban, Man of Fire, Aviator, Shrek 2, $1 Million Baby. Van Helsing. 2004 was one of my best years in my life. The year I will never forget. Perfect year, 2004. Troy. The Land of Blue film I liked as well. Starring one of the actors from this film. Two of the actors actually. The Calcium Kid. 2004 was a magical year for me. 2004, 2007, 2018, 19, 22, 24. Well, some memories. Anyway, Football Factory. What's this film about? It's about a 20-something football hooligan played by Danny Dyer. His character's name is Tony Jolson. He lives for the weekend, lives for ecstasy, drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and most importantly, he loves to kick the living daylights of a football fan. He's a part of the Chelsea football firm called Headhunters, Chelsea Headhunters. Him and his best friend, played by not Frank Harper, Neil Masker, Rod. His best friends through childhood, do everything together. He's Will King's he's more lazy man for some reason, even though he's chubby. He's not as pretty in the eyes. He gets the girls. He's part of a football firm run by what's his name? Not Frank Harper. Tony Denham, Tony Harris. He's Chelsea firm, so he runs it like a military team. Second in charge, Billy Bright, the infamous Frank Harper, who's a far right. Well, no, it's racist. He was raised by a racist family. This is one of my favourite characters in movie history. Billy Bright is a nutcase, is a loose cannon. Billy Bright, he wants to be a leader, but because of his recklessness and gun-ho manner, will never be in charge of the Chelsea football firm. Yeah, Zebedee, up-and-coming football hooligan, played by Ronald Manukin, who's from the capital state. He's Billy Bright, but even quicker. Right, he has no. He comes from the capital state. Comes from Oklahoma home, And he wants to become the next man in charge, next Jack the Lad. And Roman Lucan plays everybody's favourite, Nuisance. Him and Callum McNabb as a rap, they're basically comrades in crime thieves. Going through his houses, stick stuff. He used to get on with Billy because he does expect Billy looks up to Tony. You also have the rival, gets antagonist of this film, played by Tamer Hassan Fred. There's this infamous scene where him and his crew go to a pub where Dai's character and his friend, his granddad, go to. He goes to take a pee, gets confronted with them. They're looking for him because Dai, we're not too sure, he's like with Tamer Hassan's sister. And he's saying, what's your name? Well, I'm looking for Tommy Jones, who he is. I said, no. What's your name? And he said his name is Dorian. And he's asking him, do you want proof? And it's funny. He looks like he gets away with it because his granddad and Rod know that Tamer Hassan is obviously a rival. He wants to, do bad things to Dai's character and pretend that his name is Dorian. Like I said, really like this film. There's always been back and forth between this and the film that came after, Green Street. It was the better football hooligan film. Sometimes I like Football Factory more, sometimes I like Green Street more. I think overall I like Green Street more as a film. Or I think as a film, Green Street is a better film, but as characters, Football Factory has better characters, better written characters. It can't even that make sense. Green Street is a better film, but Football Factory is better characters. Is it a Billy Bright? Charlie Hunnam's not really Billy Bright. It's more Tony Harris, but with Venom. There's Leo Gregory. Green Street has. I have a review shit like that. I made that review that film as well later down. Because I'm going forward this in 2 weeks. I think I'll review Green Street just before I go forward. I do a football themed marathon. Starting with this, and I do Green Street. I might do There's Only One Jimmy Grimble as well. And a goal film, I might do goal as well. I definitely in Green Street, and I'm probably There's Only One Jimmy Grimble. But definitely 8 out of 10. But it's a fable in a way, trying to show you that, that type of life, being a football hooligan, living for drugs, sex and rock and roll, get you either dead or in jail. And most of the characters, some of them end up in dead or in jail. So it's a fable, this film. Excellent, the acting, especially Billy Bright. Character played by Frank Harper, he's the highlight, he's the heart and soul of this movie. Him and Roman Lucan, those two are the standouts in this film. You also have extended actor Jamie Foreman, who plays the taxi driver. You also have Dudley Sutton, who knows extended actor, sadly not known with us, plays character Bill Fowle. He's a World War II veteran, and also the main character's granddad, who's not a racist, and wants to share grandson that life and try to become. He goes to Australia, but Sally's best friend dies before he goes. He does go to Australia eventually, I think. But this film is a great film. Football Factory, 10 out of 10, better than Sex, and. If you're not going to watch this, watch it now. And what else are you going to do on Saturday, guys? This is one of the all-time British classics. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.
Whoa! Are you smoking something?
Mike, just leave it.
We cannot have that behaviour in this establishment.